All right, Lisa, we just had a short discussion about um, the shotgun for home defense. I sent you a couple videos about different things, and while I was sitting around thinking about it, I decided, well, I can make a video, kind of give you an idea of what to expect and what are the pros and cons of the different kinds of firearms for home defense. Um, the rifle, this is a Smith & Wesson M&P 15. It is in 223 Remington. This rifle would be much different in California because of their laws. This pistol is a Smith & Wesson model 4586, and then this is an Ikitha model 38 shotgun. This is actually older than you and I, but it works really well, and it's the one that gives us the best example of what we're going to talk about today. Okay, Lisa, as a demonstration of the three different firearms we just talked about, we're going to clear the hallway here, and we're going to simulate it at night because it is kind of dark outside. That way you can have a little bit more realism, and also you can get a little bit more idea of what to expect in a self-defense type situation. We'll be using my Fenix tactical flashlight here, and the very first weapon we're going to use is our Smith & Wesson rifle. Quick safety check. No round. We're safe. So, getting ready to clear the hallway. We hear a bump in the night. Flashlight in front of us. We're going down the hallway nice and slow. Now, as you can see, it's pretty straightforward if we're only going straight. But we have a corner right here that we're going to have to turn. So what we're going to have to do is to get into position, get ready to turn the corner, but to make the corner turn, you can see where the barrel of the gun is based on where my flashlight is at. So if somebody were there or here, even worse, they could potentially get us or harm us or shoot us or any number of things while we're getting our gun around the corner. To give you an example of what I'm talking about, we're going to simulate that there is somebody standing in the doorway. Now I'm going to come down the hallway like I normally would if I was going to clear the room. And then from the time that we first see the door until you hear the click from the gun, it gives you an idea of how long it takes to get on target. So, coming down the hallway, getting ready to turn up. Now again, that didn't seem like very long, but if they're there waiting for us because they can see our light, we might end up having a problem. The other thing to think about also is in the hallway here, the rifle itself is pretty close to being as long as the hallway is wide. So if you have to turn around suddenly, you either have to go down or you have to put the rifle up to go back on target. It's not quick and easy like we hope it will be. So that's something to think about with the rifle. Now we're going to go on to another one. Okay, Lisa, this is actually working out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I just looked at the first video where I used the rifle to go down the hallway, and I must admit, it looks pretty good and gives you a really good idea of what to expect. The next weapon we're going to use is going to be the shotgun. Because I'm sure you can't see this very well because of the dark, we're going to do a quick safety check. It is empty. We are ready to go. Flashlight up, down the hallway. It's very much like the rifle, as you can see. And then again, we get to the corner where we're at. I did fail to mention something very, very important with the rifle as well as with the shotgun. If there is a person standing here behind us, they're going to be able to see the flashlight. They're going to be able to know that we're coming. As I'm holding the flashlight with the shotgun, they could potentially reach from behind this position and grab either the shotgun or the rifle, trying to take it away from us. So keep that in mind. The other problem is if you keep it low, you're not in a ready position. You're going to create more problems because then you have to come up, and we're going to talk about that in a second, just like we did with the rifle. So we're in position. We're getting ready to come to this corner. Again, same problem. We're swinging around, and it takes seconds to get into position. Let's run that like we did with the rifle. So we're coming down the hallway, getting ready to swing this corner, and it still would have taken a few seconds. The other thing is a lot of people think about you don't have to aim with this. You really do, because if you don't, you're just going to be blowing holes in the air, as they say. Now, turning around in the hallway. This is a fairly short shotgun. It is longer than the hallway is wide. Now, granted, my hallways are older, so yours will be bigger, but again, you have to think about that. So you're in position, somebody comes up behind you, you either have to go low or you have to go high to come back on target. Just a couple of things to think about when using the shotgun as a home defense weapon if you're going to clear the house. Okay, pistol time. I had to switch to a different pistol just because it's a little bit easier for the scenario that we're going to do. Safety check, pistol's empty, you can't see it because it's too dark. Flashlight up. Now immediately, I have a hand free for my flashlight and a hand free for my pistol. I don't have to have both hands available for them. So I can use one or the other. So I can lead with that or I can lead with this. There's a little bit more flexibility in that situation. To use them both at the same time, I can interlace my fingers around the flashlight and I can move forward. The other thing to think about also is a lot of pistols come with flashlights already. They're part of a system that's attached to the pistol. I just don't have that system. So we're going down the hallway, going down the hallway, going down the hallway. Now, earlier when we were going down the hallway, the barrel of the gun, the shotgun or the rifle, was already protruding past the corner. Here we don't have that problem. We have the gun closer to us. I traditionally keep the gun a little bit further away from me than a lot of current defensive pistol people talk about. You can actually have it very close to you. I'm a little bit more comfortable with it further away from me, but that's a personal preference. So as we come around the corner, you can see we're right about dead center. We don't have to go up or down, and we're right on target. So let's do that in real time. Coming down the hallway, coming down the hallway. Right there. Very simple, very smooth. Now, that pistol is nowhere near as wide as this hallway. So if I have to turn quickly, I can turn quickly and stay right on target. I don't have to adjust the pistol up or down. It is right there. That is just something to think about when you're deciding on what kind of self-defense weapon to purchase. Okay, Lisa, this is just a wild card. A lot of people use lasers on their firearms. It's something that's very, very simple to use and is a lot of fun. So, let's say you do have a laser. What is it going to look like? It's going to look just like that. Does it give you a lot of light? Not really. You're going to end up having to use a flashlight as well. This is mounted on my M&P 22, and it's just a gun I like to play with a lot. So, you're coming down the hallway. It's going to be difficult for the person that is waiting for you to see the light, but they will be able to see it. And same situation. But that's what it looks like. Also, it's kind of fun and it's kind of neat. And then also I like to play with stuff. But then you already know that. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you found it educational. And I hope, yeah, I'll just say it. I hope we get to go shooting together soon. Take care. Bye-bye.